Hi everyone, Lisa Gornall here, spiritual medium, healer, and coach. I intuitively empower 6+ figure entrepreneurs to master your energy, create more income, and truly enjoy your life. So the hustle and bustle of the holiday season is upon us. It's that time of year where things just kind of rush by and we're trying to make everything magical for everyone around us. And we end up feeling exhausted, overwhelmed, and burnt out, sometimes before the holiday even starts. And this often shows up as being sick, not feeling well, being exhausted, like I said, and not really feeling like you want to do things. When you're in that space energetically, what that leads to is creating that energy around you. It spreads to your family, your friends, and we don't want to do that this year. We want to create something new. So here's some ideas that I shared in my live event that I did at Four Seasons a couple weeks ago, and I wanted to share a few of them with you. So today I'm going to share 6 with you. So the very first tip is to pace yourself. Give yourself extra time to do the stuff that you need to do. Don't try and go to Costco the week of Christmas or Thanksgiving and think that you're just going to zip in and out. That's going to take extra time. Also, make sure that you're pacing yourself with the things that you're scheduling. Don't try to cram too many things into one day. Don't find yourself rushing around. None of that's going to lead to you enjoying this holiday season. The second tip is don't overcommit. And also make sure that you're not doing more than you need to do. We often feel like we can't say no to people. We have to go to whatever they're having, whatever event it may be. This is a huge time of year for Christmas parties, holiday parties, New Year's Eve stuff, especially since we're entering a new decade this year. But if you're not wanting to do something and you're looking at your calendar and you're seeing that it's pretty full already, just say no. Just say no. We don't have to have an excuse. We don't have to have a reason. It's absolutely and perfectly okay to say no. So make sure that you're not overcommitting, because when you overcommit, that makes time fly. And then before you know it, you're putting all this effort and energy into making this magical holiday season, and it's gone. So don't overcommit. The third tip is to really make sure that you're doing things that you really want to do. Let me repeat that one, because we don't always do this, right? Make sure that you're doing things that you really want to do. So there are traditions and there's things that you feel like you have to do with family and maybe some friends or whatever, but you need to make sure that you're doing things that you want to do too. This season is magical and you're making it magical for people around you. You've got to make it magical for yourself too. So really think about, what is it that I really want to do this holiday season? What would make this holiday season fun, exciting, and different for me? And make that a part of your plan. So it's great that you're creating magic for everyone else, but if you're not enjoying this holiday season, you're going to get to the, November or December 2nd and be like, how did I just get through Thanksgiving? And then you're going to get to January 2nd and you're like, oh my gosh, how did this all fly by and I didn't even enjoy it? So make sure that you're making time to do things that you really want to do, right? It's more than just your family and friends that need to make this a good time for you. My fourth tip, which is what this is all leading into, is to have fun. That's what the holidays are about. They're supposed to be this magical time that we all grew up, seeing as magical, and we're supposed to be having fun. So make sure you're scheduling in fun. What are fun things for you to do? And maybe that's staying at home and watching holiday movies. Maybe that's going out and ice skating, depending on where you live. It's just, what are those fun things for you to help you celebrate this holiday season? My fifth tip for you is to take time for yourself. This is probably one of the most overlooked aspects of the holiday season. You have to take time for yourself. Because you are putting out more energy, you need to make sure that you're recharged, right? I've done a video on this before, maybe you saw it, about thinking about your energy like you do on your cell phone, right? You know exactly what battery level your cell phone has. I didn't, mine's got 70%. But think about that. If you're at 70% and you have all these things to do today, how much energy are you going to have to do them? So think about it, like, what is it that you need to do to recharge? Because when you're recharging, it's like you're plugging your phone in. So is that getting a massage? Is that getting a facial? Is that taking a nap? Is that sitting by the fireplace? Is it reading a book? What is that for you? It's different for everybody. And I've talked about this before. I don't really consider necessarily getting our hair done and our nails done self-care, because usually we're not putting good products in there. So that's not taking care of our body. That's just for our image. And usually when you're at those places, I see everybody on their phone and totally not engaged and enjoying and relaxing. So when you're taking time for yourself, what that means is, I'm making a space for me to be, to breathe, to meditate, to enjoy my life. And it's a time for me to recharge and plug in my cell phone. So when you think about taking time for yourself, that's what that means. And if you tell me January 2nd that this whole season went flying by and you're exhausted and you're overwhelmed, I can almost guarantee you that you did not take time for yourself. So what I recommended at my event was that you just schedule some time into your calendar, put it in pink, because we can all do that with our cell phones now, right? And just put nap, massage, facial, breathe, meditate, exercise, walk, whatever it may be for you. It's going to be different for every person, but make sure that you're taking time for yourself this holiday season. That's going to help things slow down for you. And then the sixth tip that I have is for you to be aware of your energy. So you can see how that kind of ties in with all the other ones that I was talking about. But what I'm meaning even more is, like, if you're not in a good place energetically, if you're kind of feeling overwhelmed, tired, and crabby, that's the energy you're going to give off. And the energy that we give off is the energy that we receive. So if you're not in a good space, that's not a good time to try to cram in a trip to Costco, right? If you're not in a good space, that's not a good time to be sitting in rush hour traffic. Now, obviously, sometimes you have to do those things, but your overall goal is to make sure that you're in a good space, because then you're giving off light and love, and that's the energy that you're receiving this holiday season. So thank you so much. Let me just recap them very quickly for you. So the first tip is to pace yourself. The second tip, don't overcommit. The third tip, do things you really want to do. The fourth tip, have fun. The fifth tip, take time for yourself. And the sixth tip, be aware of your energy. And remember, there's two super easy things that you can do in any moment to help you reclaim your energy. You can take a deep breath, and you can exhale and release any frustrations. That's super easy. And the second thing you can do to balance your energy is to bring in that white light. You just imagine it coming in from the top of your head and flowing gently and easily through your body, down to your feet, and into the earth. So no matter what's going on around you, those are two tools that you can do to help you rebalance, recenter, and refocus. They might notice, right, if you're taking a deep breath, but people are always taking a deep breath, so they're not even going to notice it. So enjoy your holiday season. Make sure that you're scheduling a time for yourself. And if it flies by, know that that is a choice that you made, because there is absolutely another way to experience the holiday season and share all this love and magic with those around you. Happy holiday season, everyone.